Hi, this is Caden. This is Caden's Life Adventure, and today I am sick. I don't know, about an hour or so after I did my video from yesterday, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And my daughter's sick, my son is just getting over being sick, and my wife is out. So I didn't sleep very well last night. um, and I've been up since 3 a.m. Food log for yesterday. I didn't keep one because I just was feeling like crap. Uh, but I think it was just like around 13 to 1400 calories. It wasn't anything that big. So we got on the scale this morning. I wasn't expecting much, but I was still down 0.4 of a pound. So yeah, that's in a good direction. I just can't get this. You know, you brush your teeth and you try to get that taste out of your mouth, and yeah, Miss HEG girl's probably laughing at me right now. So, help me! Yesterday's math was a little off. So after I got all these fingers out and started counting on them, even though technically it'll be 1 week tomorrow, but I like starting the weeks off on the Sundays as far as blogging purposes and all that other stuff. So this week I am down 7.6 pounds, not 9. I don't know where 9 came from. Wishful thinking? I don't know. Yesterday I had a comment, and it's not this next part is not directed to that one person who made a comment about a low-fat diet. I just want to expand upon the point about low-fat diets and that what actually it actually does to you. And I'm going to be taking this pretty quick. A low-fat diet inversely means a higher carb diet. Saturated fats do not make you fat. Raising your blood sugar makes you fat. Okay. The other thing that really makes you fat, corn syrup. Anything with omega-6s. If you have too many things with omega-6s, your body doesn't. Your body can flush it out. Your body can flush it out, but what it actually does is it makes your fat cell linings rigid, not pliable. And it's very difficult for that transfer of fat to come in. So if your fat cells aren't releasing fat into your blood system when your body says you need food, your body will go to another source, tell you to eat food. That's where you get the hunger issues and pains and all that other good stuff. One thing about what saturated fat actually does, and it's better, well, it raises your HDL. That is your protein that carries cholesterol around your body. So saturated fat actually raises it. And there's two types of LDL, a type A and a type B. Type A is good. And what high fat and protein does, that it actually raises, makes more of the big fluffy kind. What the carbohydrates and sugar does, it actually creates more type B, which is a round little BB, and that's how oxidation and plaque happens. Okay, I'm just going to keep it very, very general on that scope. I have one more point about it, but I just can't think of it right now. I'm too busy watching my neighbor work. So, oh, and low-fat diet is really bad for depression. Your brain is fat dependent, and you know, if the HCG is working correctly, it's going to be taking fat away from non-structural fat. And that's part of what your brain does too. You need your brain to be isolated. And fat is a good insulator, if you will. It also keeps you nice and warm in the wintertime. I don't know if you can see this shirt. My wife did the laundry. This shirt was probably washed with a bunch of my other socks, and it's pink. So I have a bunch of white socks and a couple of white t-shirts that are all pink. And my towels in the house are all white, and I don't like anyone using my towels. It's just one of my things, and one of my towels are pink now too. Yeah, you gotta love it. Just the last thing I really want to touch upon is that, like, Mike Mouse Lisa right now, she is, there's a lot of you ladies that are just about that last 10, 15 pounds out, and it's been a very difficult time to to get past that. And I know that she just ended, I think it was her first week on, geez, sorry about the constant. So I'll just make this real short and get all this smuck in your ear. When you're down with that last 10 pounds, and what she's actually done is she went to the RX HCG, and this week was kind of a bad scenario for her, where it was just 1 pound, I believe. And it's just one of those situations where HCG only works until really your body feels like it's done, and you probably need to do something else also. My Mouse Lisa is just a little itty bitty thing anyway. And sometimes it's just one of those things where you need to maybe move on to P3, P4, and do it in a little bit more of a traditional way of higher protein, limiting the carbs, staying away from starches. The thing about it is, when I say what is a higher glycemic index, sugar, Coca-Cola, or wheat bread, which one of those three do you think has a higher index, glycemic index? You'd be surprised to know that the Coca-Cola is, I think it's 62, sugar is 63, and a lot of the brands for wheat bread is 70. So what that actually means is that even though that the wheat bread may have more fiber in it, it's actually spiking your sugar levels to the point where it has more to do with raising your sugar levels than actual sugar does. So with those three areas, with low-fat diets, with becoming at the end of the round and maybe getting off of HCG for the final time, and really knowing what your blood chemistry does and how food personally affects you, is so much more important than what actually phase 2 is. Phase 3, phase 4, live your life. There's some other wonderful people on here that you just need to attach yourself to, and you go from there. My name is Caden. Live, love, learn, grow. In that order. Bye-bye.